Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your September 2016 General Tarot Forecast, and this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As always, please do keep in mind these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching. You can watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages, but for the time being, just keep in mind, use your intuition to take away the messages that do resonate, that make sense to you in this general reading. Okay, so we're doing a different spread this month. We're doing a Celtic Cross Taurus, and just having a look at what's going on for you guys and girls in the month of September. Anything you need to be aware of, okay, any confirmation you may need, just to give you a heads up as to what's going on, okay? You've got quite a few major arcana cards in your reading, in your spread this month. So that just means that some things are up to you this month that you can decide upon, or that you need to act upon, but you are also being divinely guided, and there's divine timing and divine order are at play in your life in the month of September. That means a lot of meant to be energy. That means being in the right place at the right time to talk to the right people energy this month. And it means that it's important that when you hit a roadblock or an obstacle that you can't figure out how to get past, maybe it's time to take a step back and see just where the energy is trying to take you, and allowing for the energy to take you in that direction, okay? Not being stubborn and just going with the flow more this month, okay? So let's just jump in. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups for you as your overall energy for the month. Now, the Queen of Cups tells you that, first of all, you are going to be very psychic this month. You're going to be extra intuitive this month with the Queen of Cups. Definitely pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to your gut feelings about things. Trust your gut feelings this month more than ever. Pay attention to any sort of messages you may receive. If you read something and something just stands out at you, or a word or a phrase sticks with you from TV, from the paper, from a music video or song, or whatever the case may be. And also, it will be a good idea to try to make time for your spirituality this month, to pray, to meditate, or just to spend some time in quiet quiet time, okay? Just give yourself some quiet time, some relaxation. The Queen of Cups is also a reflective energy, so it's saying observe what's going on in your life this month, act when you need to act, and just stay back, kind of stand back when you need to stand back, okay? Where you just need to allow for things to happen as opposed to making them happen, okay? So just to be clear. It can also represent a focus on your emotional life this month for some of you, or water signs, that you have a lot of water signs around you. You may collaborate with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces this month, or this is a romantic interest or a romantic partner, or it can also be like a true friend that really helps you out throughout the month, okay? So let's see what you're dealing with currently. So in your present situation, and that will be, I can't pick up the card. That will be whenever you watch this video, okay, will be your current situation. So even though it may not be early in the month, and these are a little bit late, so sorry about that, but whenever you do watch the video, that is where your current situation applies, okay? And we do have the Devil, so this is your first major arcana card in the spread. Now, in your current situation with the Devil, it can represent the fact that you're dealing with a lot of negative situations or negative people, things that you can't control, or things that you feel control you, or people that you feel control you. It can also represent the fact that a Capricorn is either giving you trouble or trying to help you at this time, okay, with the Devil card. For the most part, it is also kind of dealing with addictions, or dealing with situations that you can't pull yourself away from, or people you can't pull yourself away from. Maybe drinking too much, maybe smoking too much, not really looking after yourself, not really looking after your health. And also kind of tricky gray area situations that you may be dealing with at this time with the devil. Okay, this can be a situation like a figure of authority telling you have to do something that you don't agree with. Okay, and what do you do? So it can be stuff like that. It is crossed by the Page of Cups, and this is what will help you or hinder you. And so the Page of Cups, for some of you, as a hindrance, it can be the fact that you're allowing yourself to be too emotional, and you're allowing for these people or situations to get the best of you, and so that may give you a hard time presently. It can also be kind of seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. So if someone is telling you something and it's too good to be true, remember, listen to your intuition. It probably is too good to be true. And for others, this can be a love proposition coming from a Capricorn, or a love proposition coming from a water sign, or water signs and Capricorns kind of, stepping on each other's toes, so to speak. It's almost like you're in an existing relationship, and so you're tied up in that, so to speak, and then there's this new offer that is coming about that is appealing, and it would be something you're interested in trying to learn more about, so to speak, or get to know that person. And you're just in this delicate situation of what do you do? Do you leave your relationship and then go to that person? Do you try to get to know that person as you're still in the relationship? What do you do? For others, this could represent dealing with a pregnancy that you're not sure how you're going to deal with, and you feel like the whole world is closing down on you because it wasn't planned or expected, and it feels like you're being chained to something at this time. And remember, it's just your emotions and the initial phase of things. As soon as you take a deep breath and try to look at the situation with different eyes, you're going to figure things out. This is also help, okay? This is communication. It's almost like an offer that is being extended to you to help you deal with these negative, toxic, addictive, vicious cycles, situations, okay? And it could come from someone who's a bit younger than you, or some sort of mother figure. In the foundation, we have the King of Coins. So in terms of why things are the way they are, okay, the King of Coins it can be a boss for some of you. This is a person of authority. This is someone with a lot of money, with a lot of power, or someone who owns the business where you work, okay, or the business you're a part of. It can be that this person is controlling you because it's earth energy with coins, okay, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and you got this devil card in here as well. So it could be that this person is being impossible or overworking you and underpaying you, and that could be the situation you're dealing with at this time. It could be that this person has unrealistic expectations of you, okay, and that's what's going on. For others, it just represents the fact that you are focused on your stability, on your security, on your financial security at this time. It could be that for others, you're focused on your health, because coins also represent health. So maybe you're looking at your addictions in terms of what can you do to get rid of a certain addiction or bad habit. And for others, this is you being focused on mastering your craft, or mastering a task or a project, a goal, something that you have started, something you have been focusing on a lot in the past months or years, for some of you even. And maybe it's that particular goal that has made you face some difficult choices in terms of prioritizing your work over your family, or your work over your friends, and so on and so forth. But it also says that financial security and good health and also stability, okay, is in your environment. And it's just a matter of making the right choices to get you to that place sooner rather than later. In the past, we have the Fool, so another major arcana card. And so with the Fool, this can be in your recent past or further back. The Fool represents a complete new beginning. It represents travel for some of you, relocation for others. It represents starting a completely new job. That could be something that, was sold to you to be one thing and it actually turns out that it's not. Okay, so it could be that. For others, this is taking a chance on a relationship. Okay, and potentially with a Capricorn, and actually finding that, you know what, this could work, this could go well. You just have to make sure that you communicate. You have to make sure that you're both on the same page. The Fool can also represent kind of recently finding out that you have to deal with a pregnancy, that you're pregnant or your partner's pregnant. Usually the Fool represents taking a leap of faith in the direction of your dreams, okay? So maybe that's what happened. Maybe you took a leap of faith on buying a house or starting a new job or starting a new relationship, leaving a relationship because it was too difficult and controlling, and maybe you're still dealing with the aftermath of that. But the Fool represents just believing in your dreams, believing in your heart, believing in yourself, and taking a chance on that, okay? Giving yourself a chance, and that's a beautiful energy, okay? In your crowning thoughts, we do have the Empress, so another major arcana card. And the Empress is, you know, talking about fertility, so pregnancies. Maybe some of you are pregnant, or you're finding out that you're pregnant, or your partner's pregnant. But the Empress represents fertility. It represents growth. It represents abundance, okay? So for some of you, I feel like a lot of opportunities are coming your way at this time, and you have to be discerning and just look at them with realistic eyes, okay, so to speak, because things may not be what they seem. Just be mindful of that. Just look into the details and try to take off the rose-colored glasses. Further, the Empress represents something you've been working really hard for. So it could be a promotion, it could be getting a new job, it could be starting your own business, okay, or getting your business off the ground or expanding your business. The Empress also represents home, family, okay? So maybe there's some sort of situation in the home with children, or with not seeing eye to eye with someone in the home, okay? Or maybe you're stuck at home more than you would like to be at this time. So it just represents focusing on that and trying to figure things out, but it does represent abundance as well. So for some of you, abundance is coming to you now, and for others, this is what you're working your way towards, but you're gonna get there really soon. And for others, you're thinking about your assets, you're thinking about your business, you're thinking about your property, expanding it, fixing it, redecorating, okay? Making it bigger, better, and more beautiful is what I'm getting. And it's also saying that you have a lot of different ideas at this time. Make sure you write them down, because they're all good and you can use them all, okay? Just write them down, and then you can figure out which idea you can use first, which is second, and so on and so forth. But you have an abundance of ideas coming your way at this time. So just write everything down. In your near future, we have another major arcana card, and we have the Justice card. So this is really beautiful. For some of you, this is talking about divorces being final. Okay, you're divorcing a really difficult person. You've been dividing your assets. Maybe you have children with this person. You're trying to figure out a way to be amicable and just to do what needs to be done so that everything is done and dusted. So for some of you, that's this decision coming through. Your divorce is final. You got the verdict, okay, whatever you've been waiting on in a legal sense. And it will be a fair decision and in your favor. Towards mid-month is when this is happening. Further, the Justice card represents contracts, new jobs, okay? So you've been thinking about leaving a job that has been difficult and unfair or just wrong. And towards mid-month, here you are, you already have contracts coming your way. This could also represent settlement. So if there has been a legal situation where you have sued the company or your boss or something like that, either for wrongful termination is what I'm getting for some of you, or for, like I said, pushing you to do something that was not legal, you will have your verdict, you will have your settlement, compensation, whatever it is that you've been waiting on with the Empress as well, okay? What else? This is favorable outcome is what I'm getting. So whatever situation this is for you that I'm not, using in my examples, whatever the situation is for you that is difficult right now and you can't see your way out right now, keep doing what you're doing, believe in yourself, keep pushing forward. Don't let the lower level energies overcome you. Keep everything on the positive note. Visualize yourself being successful and having the outcome you desire, and it will come to you, okay, with the Libra card, with the Justice card. And it could be that it's coming to you through a Libra, okay? In the position representing you, we have the Faith card. So another major arcana card. This is the Hierophant, and it's actually the card of Taurus, so that's really awesome. So in the position representing you, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant talks about the fact that you're in a learning experience at this time, and that's why you have these many major arcana cards in your reading. You're going through a life lesson at this time, a karmic lesson with the Justice card in there as well. And so it's just saying, it's just confirming for you to keep doing what you're doing, to keep learning from this, to keep growing from this, to keep yourself in a positive place and a positive mindset. Okay, and use the knowledge that you're receiving, use the information and the experiences that you are having at this time, especially with the Queen of Cups, okay? Use them in whatever you're dealing with. This is also saying that you are a teacher to other people at this time. So a lot of people are looking up to you, okay, in terms of how you dealt with this negative, difficult situation. And they're learning a lot from what you do. So just keep that in mind. This could be children around you, or friends, family, co-workers even. Who are really looking up to you and saying, you know what, if she or he could stand up for themselves, I can do that too, okay? So you're really opening up people's eyes to their learning curves, okay, so to speak. So it is also saying that you're ascending, okay, you're getting yourself to a new level, whatever the case may be for you. So it could be, like I say, new job or better job, new living situation for some of you. You're dealing with the government for others of you, government institutions, red tape. The old way of doing things it's almost like it's being updated or upgraded, okay? And that's why everything's going on the way it is in your situation at this time. In your environment, we have the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups represents past people, past situations, things you've started in the past that are now coming back around to be finished or redone. And remember, we are dealing with Mercury in retrograde. This also says you're dealing with a lot of soulmate energy or past life relationships or past life situations or energy. That, like I say, is coming back around for you to have another look at, for you to do things differently, or for you to finally be able to put them to bed for good, and end some sort of life lesson that you've been experiencing for quite some time, end that cycle so that you may start a new one that is better, and it will bring you more stability and more abundance. And this can also be, like I say, people coming back from the past. So maybe people you've walked away from are now coming back around, and it's almost like they're trying to see if they can control you or trick you or manipulate you again for some of you. So just be mindful of that. Remember, things are not what they seem. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is going to let you know right away that they're not being serious, or if they are being serious, okay? It really depends. In your hopes and fears, we have the Ace of Swords. So you hope to have a victory. So it could be, court cases for some of you, or settlements of any kind. Leaving a relationship, leaving a job, or starting a new job, okay? Changing a situation that is negative in your life. You hope to be able to cut that out of your life with the Ace of Swords and to have a new beginning. And the Ace of Swords does represent victory. It represents triumph. It represents a sense of peace and accomplishment that is coming to you towards the end of the month, okay? It represents leaving the past behind and starting fresh, starting something new, because you have this new way of seeing things. You have this new way of understanding why things are the way they are in your life. For some of you, this is about patterns, about past patterns and relationships, with your jobs, with how you interact with people, with how you see yourself as well. And these patterns are really being changed right now. Some of them, they're negative, especially those that are negative, are being erased at this time because you can see the pattern and therefore you can change the pattern. And it's also kind of being free is what I'm getting. Being free of this difficult situation that you've been dealing with. For some of you, it's been for years and years that you've been dealing with this situation or this type of situation. Okay, different people, but same situation. And in your outcome, we have the World card, so another major arcana card, and you're ending the month on a happy note. The World card represents celebration. It represents happy conclusion, happy outcome, things coming full circle, okay? So again, life lessons that are learned and life cycles that can end so that new and better experiences can start to happen in our lives. The World card can represent travel for some of you. It can represent relocation for others of you. So maybe that's what you're working towards. So it's going to happen for you. For others, the World card, represents advancement at work, promotion at work. And it feels like, you're getting out of the rat race is what I'm getting with the World card. So you're being put in a position that is a lot better, that is of authority, okay, that gives you stability and independence. And it does talk about ending things in your life and starting new things in your life, okay? So for some of you, like I say, this could be new jobs, this could be significant advancement in your current job, this could be changes of career because you see that you are meant to do something different. Moving home, traveling, deciding you want to take a long trip or something like that. And it just represents the fact that you have done your work. You've done everything that you're supposed to be doing. You will be rewarded for this. You will see positivity and rewards come to you by the end of the month. And also new doors that are being opened to you for you to step through as you end the month, okay? Career and finances, we have Bridget, and she says that caution is warranted. Look deeper into the situation before proceeding further. So this just means, for some of you, it just means that you're going to be dealing with contracts, new contracts, or terms and conditions is what I'm getting. Settlements, anything like that, anything legal, okay? Make sure that you read it carefully. Make sure that you understand everything and that you agree with everything before you sign. And whatever new situation is being offered to you, just look deeper into that situation and make sure that it is what it says it is, okay? Or for some of you, like I say, someone's trying to trick you with a certain situation. Remember, your intuition is going to tell you if something is too good to be true. So just remember that. Love situation, we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So for some of you, this just means that your focus is on your financial situation or your career situation at this time. For others, this means, like I say, maybe you're dealing with a boss. Maybe you were in a relationship with the boss, okay, and that's why the Devil card shows up. And so things are really, really complicated and tricky at this time, and you're worried about your finances and you're worried about your career and how this is going to reflect on your career. And for others, this is just saying that whatever settlements you're waiting on in a relationship type situation, like settlements or divorce settlements or alimony or custody agreements or anything like that, they will go in your favor. And it's just saying that you're focused at this time on that particular situation. Health and well-being, we have recovery. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. So for some of you, this is just saying that you may be undergoing some sort of procedure with the Ace of Swords in your fears. This could be like a procedure, like a medical procedure, and maybe that's what you're scared of. But the month sees you recovering and recovering nicely, recovering very well and very quickly from whatever situation you're dealing with. And also this says whatever you're trying to walk away from in terms of health, whatever addiction or bad habit you're trying to walk away from, change, or anything like that, it says you will be successful, and it says make sure you take the necessary time to recover from that, okay? Because it will be a change, so it's okay for you to acknowledge it and take some time for things to settle down and to kind of settle in, okay? But you will be recovering throughout the month of September. And your overall guidance from the archangels, we have teaching and learning, so that goes with the faith card. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these ideas to others. So for some of you, you may be getting a job in teaching or counseling, working with students, working with children, working in university, working in training, maybe that's why the World card shows up, because you're going to be doing some traveling for your work from now on. And for others, this is just saying, like I say, you're in a learning curve right now. You're learning a lot, but at the same time, you're teaching other people and you don't even know it, okay? So this is just saying, be mindful of the fact that people look up to you, set the example, and also kind of help other people grow, because I do feel that you may have children around you and you're setting the example for them, or you're actually teaching them right from wrong at this time. And for others of you, this is just kind of people in situations coming back from the past for you to look at with different eyes, because now you've learned a lot that you didn't know before. And so that will be kind of confirmation that actually you've learned a lot, you've changed a lot, you've outgrown those situations. It's okay for you to release them, okay? But overall, it does look like a really good month, okay? I do see, like I say, a lot of positive change, a lot of transformations happening for the better in your life, being done with difficult situations, unfair situations, and just moving forward in a healthier direction, in a much better direction for you. And remember, just listen to your intuition. No matter what is going on for you this month, listen to your intuition. That will be your best friend this month, okay? In general, but this month in particular, okay? Especially this month. So thank you for being here with me. I hope that you enjoy the reading. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking, for sharing, for just watching my videos, okay? For commenting. I love hearing from you guys and girls. And I hope you have a really fabulous month, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.